geliyorum Neş.
I've been rallying for quite a number of years. I started in 2006 and I retired basically into sport in 2013 because it's not easy to run two cars at the same time. So I decided to take up this role, and I've been preparing cars ever since then for my brother Jasmeet Chana, who we successfully navigated last year to accomplish the national title of 2023. Now we have this new car this year that we have got is a Ford Fiesta R5. At the moment I'm online with M-Sport. We have received some new upgrades for the car, and we are actually online with them trying to calibrate it to work with this specific engine and chassis number, because everything with M-Sport comes with the chassis number and the engine numbers. So I'm just trying to configure, or what we call calibrate it, for it to work with this vehicle. There have been a few upgrades that have come, and we are working on those at the moment, and that's why you see me in communication with M-Sport as we speak. There are just a few things that they've upgraded, like the fuel issues, a bit of the PDUs have been changed, the ECU has been upgraded, yeah, but all falls under the homologation of the R5, and that's what we are working on at the moment. We're actually going to be closing on the 24th, just as usual. I'll give my staff off because they've been working on the year. At least once a year I give them a little bit off, but we'll be back in January 6th. So that's why I'm trying to finish this before we can go for a break. So the upgrades which was sent, which we received yesterday, is what we're working on, and more or less that's about it, because it's very difficult to test with these cars as they have mileages on the engines. This engine has to go for a rebuild at every 2,000 kilometers. From Evo to this car is a very big difference. I mean, this is what we would call it a state-of-the-art machine after an Evo, Mitsubishi Evo, and we have not had much seat time. As you know, there were not very many events happening this year. We decided to go to Arusha to drive, and we did an event there until we had a very small issue with the steering rack. One of the tyrrhodines broke, but it was a good learning curve and very good experience. We were lying second, just 9 seconds behind the guy who won the event, and 2 more stages to go. I believe we would have taken that event. Otherwise, generally, car is very good, very competitive. Just a little bit of more seat time, and I think Jasmeet will be very good with the car. Rally 2 is a very big difference from the Evo we were in. The suspension system on this car is totally different. We have more travel in this car. It's a 1600, but very quick because it's got a very good torque in it. And besides that, the handling, because it's all rose jointed, is a very good handling car. Just we need a bit of more seat time, but I think after that he'll be much better with the car. We should be more competitive this year, the coming year. If we want to do as many rallies as we can, WRC Safari is on our calendar as well. Just waiting for all the updates to come from WRC to see what we can do and what we cannot do, and after that we'll take over. But the national season, yes, if it happens, we're definitely in. ARC, we are looking at it. We have broad spectrum plans for it. Just waiting for our sponsors to confirm. If that goes through, then we shall do the ARC. We have only done 2 good events with this car. We've not done much. He needs more seat time, and as he gets better, we'll look at the planned future forward. Yeah, we can. Let's go. No way.
Where all of you started?
Yes, all of us.
Good.
And initially from M Sport it is driven by Safari holds a special place in everyone's hearts, not only mine, even the spectators. You know, it's like a heritage to us. It's been there for a long time. You know, it's like a festive occasion for us. It's something that we're looking forward to, especially now that I'm driving an R5. It will be something interesting, and it will be good to see the pace we have in the Safari. Well, the last event we did is Arusha. It was all about going to learn about the car, you know, to get to know the car better, because I've already done one event in this car in Nyanyuki. So we had an opportunity to go to Arusha and drive, so we learnt a lot. Our pace was not bad. Unfortunately, I made a mistake at one point where I broke the tire rod end, purely my own error. But again, it's a learning curve, so let's see how it goes. Okay, the Rally 1's a bit more quicker, they're more, you know, quicker than this. The R5, which is Rally 2, you know, they have a base standard where they can't go more than what they're supposed to as the specifications. So yes, there is a difference in the two cars, but at the same point, yes, they do compete to each other. There are times that R5 beats Rally 1 due to maybe problems in that car or driver error. It will be interesting. Well, Rally 2 is a specifically built rally car from the factory. It's a 1600cc turbocharged engine. Basically, two totally different cars when you say Evo 10 and an R5. This is a purpose-built rally car for rallying only, whereas the Evo 10 is a Group N car made to a rally car. The weight difference is phenomenal. This is weighing at around 1300 kilos, where the Evos are weighing about 1700 kilos. So there is a big difference. The Evo 10 gave me most of my victories, my wins, my Group N championship. It gave me my Kenya National Championship. It's been an amazing car when we've had it. Super chuffed with it. Never had you know, major problems with it. I think one or two retirements in my career with that car. Besides that, it's been a super car. Obviously, when you go to an R5, it is more costly than a Group N car. But it's something that you have to bite, and for you to compete in that level, you have to bite that gun and go with it. Yes, an R5 is a little bit more expensive to maintain than the Group N cars. Group N cars you can buy stuff on the shelf from dealers all over the world, whereas the R5 you have limited dealers and mostly it's from the factory M Sport. Well, we're super excited to drive it in Safari. Obviously, you know, we start with the Super Special at Kasarani. That is one place where we will be very careful to drive because it catches out a lot of people. But besides that, I think the rest of the route is all okay, and we've driven on it, and yeah, we should have some good results. Since Arusha Rally, we've actually rebuilt the car. It's ready. We might do a test in January, and from there get it ready for WRC.